All right, we've got Mercury moving around now. It's not going backwards, is it?
No, thank God, that's already done. We don't have to worry about that for a couple of months. Mercury is changing signs, going from the very picky, persnickety sign of Virgo into the much more balanced, even, fair, equitable sign of Libra. And wherever Mercury is in your chart is where you pay attention for 3 weeks. That's where your attention's focused. So for Libra, it's on them. It's because it's in their sign, Libra. So for Libras, they're interested in communicating about what their wants are, what their needs are, getting their needs met, and also having something to do with younger people. Younger people have some kind of a message for the Libra that the Libra really needs to heed and listen to. For Scorpios, this is a time for Scorpios to take a step back and to zip their lip and leave it zipped for 3 weeks. When Mercury is in your 12th house, your own words end up doing you in, and you get really misunderstood. So the best thing for Scorpios to do is to just nod and say okay and let other people do the talking for them. But I don't think Hillary's going to listen to me. For Sagittarians, it's in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives. And the Sagittarians' job is to convince all of their friends or all of their colleagues to work together to bring the Sagittarian what the Sagittarian says that they want. But it takes that group of probably male friends rather than female friends to move the Sagittarius along. For Capricorns, it's in their 10th house of career and public standing, and they are making some kind of professional decision over the next 3 weeks or so, and they really need to take their time, get enough information, weigh it out before they decide what to do, and don't decide too soon. This is not time for a knee-jerk reaction. This is the time to really carefully weigh things out. For Aquarians, legal matters, educational matters, matters that they've been waiting on for probably 6 months or so for some kind of ruling or some sort of permission to go ahead or some sort of legal, it's okay. That comes down in the next 3 weeks for them. For Pisces, it's in their 8th house of other people's money, and they need to find a way to collaborate with people to maximize an existing resource rather than looking for a new resource to tap to try and work with their existing ones. For Aries, it's in their 7th house of partners, and younger people play a big role for Aries. Younger people, and it's good for the Aries to partner up with someone a little bit younger because they need that other perspective, but they're looking at their intimate one-to-one relationships. For Tauruses, it's in their 6th house of work and responsibilities, and they find a way to balance their work and their responsibilities between things that they're already doing and new things that they're starting. But the key word for the Taurus is to find that balance. For Geminis, it's in their 5th house of let's have a good time, which is good news for Donald Trump. It's in their 5th house of amusements, pleasures, sports, entertainment. They make a more favorable impression. They really feel the love where they have not been feeling it. They really feel the love over the next 3 weeks or so, and it's time for anything that has to do with having a good time for Geminis. For Cancers, it's in their 4th house of home, and they need to beautify their own home. They need to fix things up at home or somehow find a way to restore the balance at home because it has not really been there. And then for Leos, it's in their 3rd house of day-to-day living. The pace of their day-to-day living is about to pick up. They are about to really get into high gear, so they have to be really careful with their time, not to overschedule themselves, and not to agree to more things than they can do, because with Leos, anything is easy, and probably most folks, anything is easier to get into than it is to get out of.
Yeah.
Narrowly circumscribed time spans are what you're looking for.
Gotcha.
And then for Virgos, it's finding a way to use their words to make more money, because making more money is the priority for Virgo. They either want to maximize an existing resource or flat out find a new one to exploit. But it's going to be through their words somehow is how they end up making more money rather than through physical activities. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac, with Mercury, the planet of communication, going into the ever-charming sign of Libra.
Didn't sound too bad.
Nah, it's not bad stuff.
That's good. We'll see you next week.
Always a pleasure.